Yo, what's good? It's a boy Dude Reviews, and heavy spoilers for My Hero Academia Season 7 Episode 19, also known as Episode 157, You Have Been Warned. This episode adapts chapters 386 all the way to 390, with the first two chapters of 385. The episode begins with this ex-pro hero actually saving some civilians after he went ahead and quit being a pro hero. I think seeing Deku doing what he has to do and seeing that his body is moving on his own has inspired him to do the same thing. You love to see it, dude. Toya Todoroki is going absolutely ballistic, pretty much turning himself into a human bomb, and the main police chief's face is absolutely telling of the dangerous, dark situation that all the heroes and civilians are currently facing. What I find interesting about this is that it's the first time we've seen this guy show any fear. He's always been calm, cool and collective, but this time, knowing that the two demon lords, Shigaraki and All For One, are coming together once again, sends a shiver down his spine and the audience's spine. I love the scene when Eda acknowledges that Shoto is truly going through it, trying to help Shoto in any way he can after he also helped Eda back in season 2 when his brother was attacked by the hero killer Stain. Just when all hope seems to fail, All Might comes to save the day with a plan. All Might being a teacher and always pretty much prioritizing his time towards Deku and Bakugo. I do love how All Might acknowledges Eda and also very aware of his talents, as well as Shoto, understanding that the two of them combining their powers will be an unstoppable force. He believes in Shoto, tells him to try and do what he can to stop Toya, and Shoto is mounted on Eda's back, riding him into the intense, crazy battle of Dabi and Endeavor. Before they leave, Hero Killer Stain is watching the two of them, very poetic after Eda was talking about Shoto's brother, me talking about Eda's brother and the parallels between the two of them. Hero Killer Stain seeing the actions of his words towards All Might in the previous season. Even though All Might is quirkless, he can still do something to be a hero. And Hero Killer Stain has always respected All Might as being the true hero, so that's why he wanted to help him out. And now All Might is helping out his UA students. Who would have thought that this crazy villain who caused Eda and his family so much pain ended up being the one to more or less help out Eda? Mate, the animation of the two boys flying into battle looked crazy. The streak lines, the motion, oh my gosh, the faces were crazy, dude. Despite All For One being the strong evil villain, Shigaraki has so much hatred in him that is actually affecting All For One's original body, making him more paranoid and more wary of other people who could stand in his way. The chief police tells All Might to stop. He's quirkless, but he don't care because he has a plan and he knows what to do. He's turning into a transformer. But I'm not gonna lie guys, the manga panel had more aura than the anime. As Endeavor and Dabi's battle continues, Dabi starts to regress back to when he was a child, not only talking about his dad but also his two siblings and his mother. He tells his dad to watch him. This in my opinion is the moment where Endeavor chose not to kill Toya but to try and do what he can to stop him. The scenes of Toya approaching Endeavor from manga to anime look amazing, and the animation in the anime, wow. Endeavor sees that Ray's quirk is starting to take effect on Toya. Seeing Ray's quirk made Endeavor realize that this is truly his atonement and his responsibility to bear. He made Toya into Dabi and he thought that it was an atonement just for him, but he realized that all this time Dabi was watching him. I do feel like deep down that despite Toya hating his family and especially Endeavor, making him feel bad about what he did to Dabi, it wasn't enough for Dabi. He kept going after Endeavor and Shoto. I feel like deep down he still had a strong connection to them and he still wanted to see what they would do. What type of person would they become? And maybe a part of him wanted Endeavor to atone. Regardless, it was pretty emotional seeing Ray to try and stop Toya from going boom. Not just Ray, but Natsu and Fuyumi also joined the battle to try and stop Toya. Seeing those guys also help Endeavor made me realize that this was not Endeavor's burden to carry alone, but also his entire family, as they all individually feel responsible for making Toya into Dabi. Fuyumi begging Toya to not destroy anyone else. She cannot bear to lose anyone, showing her soft heart, her kind nature, always looking out for people, whereas Natsu is quite different. He He just tells him to just stop it already, stop causing trouble. He calls him a stupid brother. It's been quite some time since we last saw Natsu and Fuyumi properly, but these short lines from the two of them reminded us of their personalities. We have this emotional scene of a possible future of Toya still being part of the Todoroki family, and we finally get to truly understand what Toya was all about. All he wanted was his family to see him for who he was, not what he could be. Endeavor always wanting him to be this powerful hero to defeat All Might. That messed up Toya's mind. All he wanted to do was make his father proud, and he got annoyed when he couldn't succeed and be a hero, and seeing how toxic Endeavor was to Shoto after Toya left, that frustrated him. It angered him. Deep down, he wanted to see these people see him for who he is, as a person, as Toya Todoroki. That's why he says to himself, if it was so simple, then why? Shoto and Eda come charging into the battlefield, and while in the manga we have about 6 to 7 panels of Shoto charging towards Toya, the anime expanded on these scenes and we have multiple different angles and some amazing Sakuga-like animation. OMG BBG, Studio Bones are on fire this season. But the Todorokis are able to put down Toya. Toya mutters to himself that he wants everyone to die, including himself. He starts to tear up after Endeavor starts to apologize to him and the family, and Toya just says, I hate you, over and over again. The voice actor of Endeavor did a phenomenal job. It got really intense, and man, he put his all into that scene. But that's pretty much how the episode comes to an end. Overall, from manga to anime, this was a beautifully adapted episode. Sure, there were 1 or 2 panels that looked a bit better in the manga, but overall this episode had solid artwork, coloring, lighting, animation, and really nice music. The voice actors once again doing a phenomenal job. The Todoroki family saga has possibly been the best and most well-written aspect of My Hero Academia, and for that, I'm going to give this episode a 10 out of 10 and an A star. It's crazy to think about how we only have 3 episodes left until the finale. This season has flown by, my gosh. It has been hit after hit after hit after hit. This season has not missed at all. It's without a doubt the most exciting anime of the year, as there hasn't been too many series to compete against My Hero Academia when it comes to week discussions and awesomeness. And with the episode ending at 390, it's truly not that long to go until we are towards the ending, which the ending is chapter 430. 100% we're getting another season, and that will be the final season, or will it be a series of films like Demon Slayer? Who knows? Only Studio Bones knows. Tell me in the comments down below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it or did you hate it? Tell me. Subscribe for more My Hero Academia reviews, comparisons, news updates, as well as other anime videos. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy dude reviews signing out.